Hello, brothers and sisters, Messenger, Christopher, Spirit World X, the Chosen One. How's everyone doing tonight? I have a message for the gentleman Nero Knowledge. I want to make sure that is, yes, that is this gentleman's name there. You see the melanated individual there, part of the low vibrational antichrist conscious aspect of the melanated race. Actually, one of the individuals working at the moment as a gang stalker to do everything he can to work for the low vibrational aspect, yin conscious corporate hive mind, who not only controls our government, but also, and of course, our psycho-social, geopolitical, religious programming and conditioning psyop that we call reality, doing everything he can to play his part of gatekeeper to the veils that you presently have on your eyes, keeping them in place. Now, let me get back to you, Nero. I want you to know that you are nothing more than a psychopath, and you certainly have brought yourself to a very bad situation. Nero Nero Knowledge, I should say, you are certainly a very, very capable individual. And it really hurts to see that you are allowing yourself to be used to, for the most part, take yourself nowhere and to mislead my people. And they being the Jew and Gentile conscious collectives who aspire to be more, let's use the word, spiritual. Okay, it really hurts to see that, and conscious, okay? It really hurts to see how you are investing so much of your time to deceive your own race. You are a very, very troubled young man, and I'm going to prove it over the next couple minutes. Just to let all of you know, what I am about to show you is a clip of Nero Knowledge attempting to explain to you what manifestation is and how it is manifestation works. This gentleman, of course, he is using scripture out of the Bible. And of course, that scripture would be scripture that you're very well aware of, scripture in regards to the kingdom of heaven and where the kingdom of heaven can be found. And I want all of you there in YouTube land doing all you can to manipulate my channel, censor my views, and of course, any subscribers that I have accumulated over the 200 something that are presently shown when anyone goes to my channel to view my videos. Everything I'm doing here, using these individuals to bury themselves, is for educational purposes only, there, YouTube. I just want you to know that, so that you can't claim I'm using an individual's, private, property, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, So, brothers and sisters, to get back to you, beautiful people, I want to make sure that you are on point and on top of all this manipulation. So, let's go ahead and we're just going to take a couple minutes here. It's not going to take long because it's very easy to dismantle the psychopaths. It's very easy to dismantle their level of conscious awareness and their conniving deception. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now with Nero Knowledge telling us about the kingdom of heaven being within. Give me one moment here. All right, so what I'd like you to do is focus on what this gentleman here is saying for just a couple, maybe about 20 seconds. Okay, and here we go.
It's all happening right there. And
go ahead and let this advertisement pass.
My name, by the way, is Porter.
Listen to that music. Now, of course, this is called If Nothing is Manifesting, Then Use Heaven's Blueprint.
So first, what you have to understand is, what is heaven? That's the first thing you have to understand. Now, first of all, I'm going to tell you what most people think heaven is. Most people think heaven is a cosmic geographical location. A place in the afterlife. That's what they think. Well, that's invalidated because Luke 17:21, Jesus himself says the kingdom of heaven is within you. So how the hell can you go to a place that is within you? That don't make sense. And then in the Gospel of Thomas, within the Nag Hammadi scriptures, which was taken out of the Bible, Jesus also says the kingdom of heaven is inside and outside of you. So heaven being seen as a cosmic location just doesn't suffice. So when I'm telling you that you need to go to heaven before you...
Now, just to interject real quick, brothers, sisters, remember this gentleman just said that Jesus said that heaven was inside and outside of you. Now, he just told you that heaven is not a cosmic geographic location. So, in other words, it's not out there in outer space, in other words, okay? Heaven is not a cosmic geographic location. Okay, I'm going to tell you what heaven is very shortly. But just keep in mind that heaven is not within you alone. Okay? As a matter of fact, what I want you to know is access to heaven is within you. Heaven is not within you unless you are in conscious alignment with heaven. Access to heaven is within you. Access to heaven within you and outside of you is within you. I'll explain that in one moment. Here we go.
That you need to go to heaven before you manifest. Before some of you niggas think that you need to die before you manifest, which is just silly.
This individual is attempting by saying, before some of you niggas say that you need to die before, what he's attempting to do by calling you niggas is keep you in conscious alignment with your low vibrational, egoic, delusional existence. And of course, the programming, three-dimensional programming, and 5 sensory depth perception stimulation conditioning that maintains your egoic delusion. So you're not a nigga. You are the co-creative Christ conscious collective who actually created not only the low vibrational avatar that this psychopath is in, okay, and the many other psychopaths that walk around you throughout this society of ours and worldwide, but this earth as well. this Matrix program. And we'll get to more of the information on that Matrix program here in 2 minutes.
What I'm referencing is something completely different.
Isn't it something how they draw you in with that soft
Heaven is a
music?
state of mind. I'll get AJ to pull up the levels of consciousness chart as well. And what you should be seeing at the top is the enlightenment, and at the bottom is survival. That can be representative. The top of it being heaven, which are thoughts that are above you, and heaven, thoughts that are beneath you. That's what it's representative of. Heaven is a particular state of mind.
This gentleman just said that the top of that chart represents what is above you, and the bottom is what is beneath you. None of that even made any sense. As far as it being a consciousness chart, okay? These individuals who put all of these manipulations together, what they're doing, brothers and sisters, is looking into many artifacts that the secret society that hired this buffoon has collected over thousands of years, and they're attempting to use these documents and, of course, compile with as many gatekeepers as they have hired to accomplish the hijacking of our redemption process. Pardon me. Compiling all of this information so as to make themselves sound good, sound enlightened, sound as if they have a handle on who you are, where you are, and why it is you are in the level of emotional, psychological dysfunction that you're in. Proposing to be able to tell you how to manifest properly and get you out of the emotional dysfunction that you're in by doing what?
That's what it's representative of.
Doing nothing but bringing you, doing nothing but creating chaos content for your consumption. I'm going to prove to you this gentleman is nothing more than a buffoon. Give me 2 seconds.
And of what in particular, Nero? I thought you never asked. Serenity. Calm.
This is the kingdom of heaven, he said.
Lust of time, which is truly representative of transcending the third dimensional realm constraint of time. Serenity, calm, peace.
Serenity, calm, and peace, this gentleman says, is how you access heaven in and outside of you. Now, consider how many young children and women and men are kidnapped, trafficked on a daily basis to places like Bohemian Grove, Epstein Island. Let's see, there are sacrifices done in France at the Castle Leopold. Consider how many individuals who are doing these sacrifices, raping these children, abusing these men and women. Consider how many individuals abusing the environment and animals for their own sadistic, egoic pleasure. Consider how serene they are, having protection of the brotherhood, having the protection of the individuals who presently maintain this chaotic system. And of course, the programming and conditioning processes that, of course, are played out throughout the proliferation of TV and media, news programs. Consider how serene they are. They feel they're above the law. Consider that this man is telling you that calm and serenity is the way to access the kingdom of heaven. That right there is a big time red flag. This guy is nothing more than out of his mind. However, let's get back to my exposure of his inadequacy.
Constraint of time, serenity, calm, peace, joy. That is what heaven is. All of these particular emotions in combinations emit a particular frequency. That's what it is. Heaven is a frequency. So when we're looking at various scriptures, such as John 3:27, when it says a man can receive nothing unless it is given to him from heaven, essentially what that scripture is saying, you cannot manifest anything, or you cannot manifest your desired reality unless you're in this frequency. So the issue is right now, typically when there's something you want to manifest, right? It is something that you want because not having it is affecting your life. Not having it is probably making you stressful. It's probably making you anxious. It's probably making you worried. It's probably making you scared not having it, which is the exact emotions of this. The issue is you're trying to manifest your desires while you're actually in a state of hell. And that's why they're not coming. Because in order for you to manifest what you want, a man can receive nothing unless it is given to him from heaven. You cannot manifest.
Okay, I'm done with him. Now, I am, first of all, I want you to know that I appreciate the opportunity to share with you all of the things that you are going to need to survive over the next few months and years in this Matrix program. As long as I'm alive, and as long as the High Council of the Order of the Crystal Keys, the very authentic and real angelic empire, are guiding me, brothers and sisters, so that you too can become a reflection of the truth. I can assure you, you attempting to survive by your own morals, those that have been pre-programmed or those that have been conditioned into you, your own mores, you, or of course, those that have been instructions that have been given to you by these gatekeepers like Rashad Jamal and Nero Knowledge and Bill Carson and Bobby Hemmett, all of these, and 19 Keys and Louis Farrakhan and all the and Nuri Muhammad, all of these individuals work for the Masonic Order. Okay? The very same individuals who are protecting all of the treachery that not only human beings presently are facing and dealing with on a daily basis, whether that comes, whether we're speaking of human trafficking, whether we're talking about drug trafficking, whether we're talking about the cost of food, the food you shouldn't have in your system anyway. These individuals protect all of these cowards that you find on social media. And, of course, these idiots that give you the news every day. Okay? So what I want to read to you is just a little bit of information in regards to what this gentleman is talking about. All right? Heaven is a state of mind, serenity. Now, when you consider the mind, brothers and sisters, okay, you have to consider first perception, your level of perception, how you perceive reality. Now, of course, perceiving reality includes how you perceive your own identity, okay, and your external world simultaneously. All right. And when you deal with that, when you deal with both of them simultaneously, you have to also consider who programs your outlook on reality and your perception. All right. Heaven in our Matrix program, brothers and sisters, is our Matrix's upper world electromagnetic manifest conversion pathway, through which by collective alignment of our light eye. Now, the Bible speaks of your light eye and your dark eye. If your light eye is light, how great is that light? And if your dark eye is dark, how great is that darkness? Those two eyes correlate to two opposing frequencies, okay? Frequency of light and the frequency of darkness. Those two frequencies tie directly into your high vibrational and low vibrational fields of perception and electromagnetic manifest potential. Now, you and I, of course, being nine-dimensional, conscious, aware beings who are seven sensory in perception, we also have a fail-safe protocol within our Matrix program as the infinite conscious co-creators of this Matrix program and our present avatars. We also have a fail-safe protocol field of perception, and that would be, of course, by our dark eye. That would be three-dimensional conscious awareness and five sensory perception, which is not standard for us, the Jew. Of course not. Not standard. And if you're not hearing any of this from any other individual, you're hearing nothing but lies. Here, I'm going to prove it to you with scripture. All right? So heaven in our Matrix program is our Matrix's upper world electromagnetic manifest conversion pathway, through which by our collective alignment as Jews, and now, of course, brothers and sisters who of the Gentile, Arab, Asian, Indian, European conscious control collective, who were sent out of melanated genetics to rebalance our frequency, and I am a product of that rebalancing, just so you all know, okay? Nero knowledge is not a product of that rebalancing. He's just another individual who is attempting to mimic everything I'm doing so as to keep you in the level and state of confusion that you're already in, okay? Through which, by collective alignment of our light eye, our field of perception, which is analogous to the tree of life in the Bible, which is nine-dimensional conscious awareness and seven sensory depth perception, we who are not niggas, but the co-creative Christ conscious collective who allows the nigga in our race and outside of our race to exist. As a result of our high vibrational electromagnetic manifest potential. I'll read that one more time. Heaven is our Matrix program. Heaven in our matrix program is our matrix's upper world electromagnetic manifest conversion pathway, through which by our collective alignment of our light eye, that high vibrational third eye open field of perception, analogous to the book of Genesis's tree of life, okay, which, of course, this field of perception is we are nine dimensional in, or this high vibrational field frequency is nine dimensional in conscious awareness and seven sensory in perception. We, as a result of our high vibrational electromagnetic manifest potential, open the door to. Now, I want you, brothers and sisters, to go to the book of Numbers, chapter 3, verses 9 through 12, and you will see how it is the high priestess speaking to our people, the reincarnating, co-creative Christ conscious collective, opened the wrong doors in our matrix program, reminding us Jews, who are, of course, influenced to believe by chaos content creators that we're nothing but Gentiles and niggas and second-class citizens, though we are the creator of all architecture, all medicine, computers, cell phones, lights, everything that we are fighting to get our hands on in a society that, of course, maintains our incapacity to do that for the purpose of keeping us electromagnetically misaligned for negative energy transfer. Of course, not all Gentiles are against you. It's just the low vibrational aspect, the three-dimensional in conscious awareness, five sensory depth perception, corporate hive mind, who is totally against you. The devil, the antichrist. All right? Just to let all of you know that, because I don't want you looking at all Europeans as if they have the same condition of mind. All right, so this is not a joke. What we're dealing with right now very soon has to be addressed. We soon have to stand against this onslaught of treachery. And if we do not, we will be overrun by a digital currency system that, of course, will lock you in to being a permanent electromagnetic manifest underclass. All right? You, an infinite electromagnetic being, what you need to survive is electromagnetism that is wrought by your light eye and not the dark one you are presently seeing with or perceiving our matrix reality with. So once again, the high priest in the book of Numbers, chapter 3, verse 9 through 12 will, of course, where it is written, where you will find the high priest speaking to the Israelites, the Jews. Who are the Israelites? Who you and I are. Telling them that with our dark eye, we opened the wrong doors in our matrix, okay? We who infinitely exist as a co-creative Christ-conscious collective, how we opened with our perception the wrong door. And that wrong door, brothers and sisters, is our matrix's underworld, electromagnetic pathway, electromagnetic conversion pathway. Conversion meaning what? Conversion meaning you are infinite and you reincarnate. Thank you very much for your time. And of course, don't allow these psychopaths to fool you. If you're not getting the truth from the truth, you're being hugely deceived and you're allowing yourself to be open to nothing but future destruction. Once again, Nero, get a grip. I just exposed you for being very, very, very deceptive. And I'm going to continue exposing you and your hijacking of this redemption process cohorts. Once again, I'd be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to tell you to carry on.